Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Like a Fly on the Cartwheel. I hope you've gone through my previous videos, and if not, I would sincerely urge you to review my previous videos. The links are given below and you can see the last 4 videos. And this video is a continuation of my previous video where I had closed out, hopefully, permanently, this thinking within us that this I, which is our memories, our thoughts, our emotions, our conditioning, our programs, cannot impact the moment, cannot change the path of the moment, and cannot be called free will in any way. And these are dead recordings which participate in the moment, but they cannot change the moment. And we had ended that video with this view that is there something more stable, constant between our memories, our thoughts, which is more closer to our existence, which is our soul. And this soul is a new terminology, and we had introduced it. We all believe in this, even in our personal lives. And I had questioned whether we really understand this soul. Is it just a terminology, or does it really mean something real, something we can understand? Many times there are terms that we use which we don't fully understand, but they become part of lingo. We use them time and again, and slowly they become part of our lives. We use them so commonly that we actually start to believe we understand them. I believe the soul is a term like that. The soul, as we realized in the last video, cannot be my body per se. It is not my thoughts, my memories, my emotions, my conditioning. Actually, the soul cannot be anything in the physical realm. It cannot be energy, it cannot be forces in any fashion. Because anything in the physical realm is subject to the same forces of physics, where the past pushes us choicelessly into the future, like a billiard ball getting hit by a stick and moving in particular directions. So given this reality, if the soul has to provide us free will in some way, it has to be something beyond the physical realm. Now, all of us, how many times have we experienced anything which is beyond the physical realm? There's no experience that we have personally which is beyond the physical realm. We understand the body, the thoughts, emotions, feelings, we can appreciate a lot of things, but what is beyond the physical realm is something which is very, very difficult for us to experience, and none of us probably experienced it. But still we feel very confident about this term soul. We know it is there, or we feel so. So this is the term which we really don't deeply understand how it is, how it works, whether it exists, or it's just a feeling that our mind gives us, a feeling of comfort that there's something called a soul. At the same time, there are a lot of medical records of people who are on deathbed. They tend to leave their bodies from their bed, and they can travel, they can see what happened in the operation theatre, they can see what happened outside, they can see in the same time different geographies and visit different parts, come to know a lot of things, and they come back into the body because somehow the medical doctors have been able to save them. And once they come back, they are able to relate all these pieces. Now interestingly, these recordings are there, many of them in medical literature, not recorded just folklore, but things which are recorded in medical, documented. So we all realize there's something more. How could these people get out of their body? What was it that got out of their body, which saw and came back? So these are aberrations which we can't explain, or science can't explain. So we have both sides. One, we don't understand the physical realm. At the same time, we have these crazy examples of something that happened, which are real because there's so many of them, and there is so much of details on these cases that you can believe that something like this did happen, which makes us believe that there's something more than what we know as science, as life. So that's where we stand, not fully convinced on either side. Is there a soul as we understand it, like beyond the physical realm, able to influence us and provide free will? Or is it just a belief, a thought, a creation of our mind. Now, what I intend to do in the coming videos is to really look deeply into this aspect. And before I start there, the question is, do we even know the physical reality which we believe so deeply in? Is it really there as we see it? Or is there something more which we don't understand about physical reality? Is the soul a component of the physical reality which we don't really fully understand, or science has not reached there yet? And so what I will attempt to do in my coming videos is to combine these two things. Is there a soul? And on the other hand, where has science reached in understanding the physical world? And as you will see, as I approach it even from the path of science, we will come to the soul, but in a different way. And what this soul is, what it actually does, what it can do, will become more clearer. And with this, I end this video. I know I have not answered many questions, but I hope I have been able to shake within you this belief that this soul which we thought we understood well, what is it? Do we really deeply understand it? And at the same time raise this query in your mind that this physical world around us, is it so real as we believe it to be? Or in reality there's something more out there which we don't fully understand? And do these twains of our beliefs in the soul and the physical reality as scientists are searching, do they meet anywhere? So thank you very much for spending this time with me. I would really urge you that if you liked this video, please go down on the right bottom corner. There's a red button called subscribe. It really helps me and motivates me to keep going. Please subscribe and like this video. Thank you very much. See you soon.